Hey, let's look at our new yarn line and some baskets. I'm Cadence Kidwell, owner of Fuzzy Goat in downtown Thomasville. We're also going to be really excited to talk about James Watts visiting. I have his pieces all around over here. So you can find what I'm talking about at fuzzygoatyarns.com. Here we got these African baskets and I showed them to you last week. I love them so much I immediately turned around and ordered more. And so this one is like a tote. It's got handles on it and you can see how big that is. Each one is unique, so we can't really honor color requests, but they're all beautiful. Then along with the baskets, so there's one just to show you how the color ranges. Isn't that pretty? So those are the totes, but they also can stand up and you can use them as a basket in your house if you like. But if you wanted ones without handles, these are just beautiful pieces. They're made in Kenya. They empower women to support their families with flexible income during droughts. But then I got the basket. So this does not have handles. Look at that. So just to kind of show you. And we have the measurements up along with those. But so they're both big, but the basket without the handles is bigger, a few inches taller and a few inches more round. This one I immediately took home with, and my yarns are in there. You can also use it as a planter. I have a lot of weird little exercise balls, and I think I'm going to put some in that too. They're just really great. They're made out of recycled sweaters, and you can just feel the love that were made in these baskets. And then the women who made the baskets can feel your love by supporting them. So I just had to show you the new ones that we got. Last week I had showed you these with the handles, which I love, 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 but then we had turned around and ordered more right away, and this time I added in 8 of the baskets without handles, really for home decor. You could use it as a laundry basket. I have more laundry than that. Okay, so I wanted to show you those. So those are just, and they're just exquisite. Can't say enough great things about those. Also, we got in some other bags from much closer to home. Our friends in Athens. We got two shipments. So first I'll show you Casey's. Casey has been making our nitty gritty bags for us 4 years. We were one of the first yarn shops that he worked with, and this is his traditional size, the nitty gritty. This is a new color. We're calling it Camellia, and it has a nice flat bottom. We'll talk about that gusset again. It's got a nice flat bottom. This is these are more pliable than we had a pink one before that was very stiff. This is not it. They're sturdy. The leather handles in here cinch up, and then you can grab it by the handle and go. We have a strap if you want to use it on a strap. Inside have pockets, and one of the pockets, so this is not only a pocket, but it's a zipper, so you can do both. And then you can also put your needles and things in there. Sherry's saying how much she loves hers. And then on this side is another pocket, and you could run your yarn through there if you wanted to. I don't like to be attached to my bag with my yarn quite that much. I think sometimes because I need to pull it out and show it to you guys. So this is a new color. We also got it in blue, orange, amber, some really pretty colors, some purple. I have the purple one. So Kara, here's one that you might need. I think you might have a biggie. So then Casey made the nitty gritty biggie. This is for a blanket or several sweaters worth. This is really big. So here's the traditional size, his original size. Here's his gigantic size, which is just really great for if you're worried you're going to outgrow your bag with your sweater or a blanket. And so it's the same idea, same pockets, same beautiful pieces in there, just larger. And this new color, we're calling it Fuzzy Goat Tobacco. I just love this rich brown color here. Yeah, all right. And then he came up with the biddy. So not only did he go bigger, then he went smaller. And Melissa has one of these that she uses for her shawl and sock patterns. And he has these in these great colors as well. And again, it cinches shut. You can grab it by the handle. Really fun and lightweight. All made in Athens. Casey makes these himself, and they have these tags on here that say Athens, Georgia. So not only is it great to work with Casey, young man making fabulous things. I can just see his stitching himself and his crew on every single piece. But he also mentors somebody else. So he had Ashley contact us and say, how do you feel about carrying my funky bags? And many of you are very glad that I said yes, because we have reordered these. I think we have our third reorder. I'm going to show you in a minute. Some of them are some new colors. So this is the Shibori, and this is my current knitting project in here. I'll take just a little sidebar here and show you, because I just started on my sleeve, and we have this yarn coming. So I haven't shown you this a lot because I just have a little bit of this yarn, but it's actually on its way now, so I can talk about it in more detail in the coming days. But this is Blackthorn, and it will have sleeves, and I just love this detail here in the hem. So that is, and I am knitting out of that, knitting that in the my funky bag. It just goes on my arm like that. So let me show you the new colors. It's really fun. Ashley has done a great job. Casey has really told her, and she's just caught right on, you know, like about contacting us and all of that. So this is the newest color that we just got in. Oh gosh, now I'm over here. I'm not going to remember what the new color is. Harbor, I think. So she sent us a really pretty little booklet of colors, and we could choose from there. So this is the newest color that we have. This one is Wisteria, and that is really pretty, and I love Ashley's little tag on there too. The sweater pattern, Rachel, is Blackthorn, and I'll put the link up for that. And my scarf is Cherries, and I'll be sure and put the link up for that too, as well as the stuff that's all around me here. This one is Dandelion, this bright yellow. I will confess I have one of those as well. And then this one is Raspberry. I love how it's wide, it stands up on its own. It's got pockets in there, like on the side. So I've got my stitch markers and my little scissors in there. So those are our baskets from near and far this week. It's been a huge week in the store. Not to mention because James Watts is coming. And I'll talk about that again in just a minute. But I want to show you some yarns that we also got in, and in perfect timing for James's visit. Let me clear this out. I've been looking for a yarn that I can get to go along with our hand dyes, but frankly don't have as high a price point. You know, I want them to be fairly made. I want them to be excellent quality. And so I want to, I found one in a Norwegian yarn, Sandnes Garn, Sandnes Garn. Here's the logo here. And because we wanted to be able to have more people be able to knit that maybe couldn't quite spring for the hand-dyed yarn. So this one here that I'm showing you is, this one's the cotton. This is Mandarin Petite, and it's just $8 for this little, I call them footballs. 195 yards. It's a fingering cotton. It is very soft. And we have, the colors all have numbers, so that's not near as fun. But we have all these pretty colors in here. And if you guys love it, we'll keep adding more colors. So what can you make with that? This is where it's perfect for me to talk about. James Watts is going to visit with us this afternoon. And so one of the things that you could knit with this cotton is James's pure mesh pullover. So I put it over a t-shirt so that you could see the mesh a little more clearly. And this one, you can also use any fingering yarn. We think our Manos Thenos would also look pretty in that. And so James has designed this pattern. James is a young pattern designer, and he actually, right this moment, lives in Tallahassee. So he's coming not too far, but we're the first yarn shop that he has come to speak at, and we're super flattered. And he came by this week to pair up yarns that would go with that. So we'll have a whole list of those for you this afternoon while you're talking with him. So this Sandnes Garn cotton, really nice, really great ply, good colors. I feel really great about that. $9 for a little skein. So that we got 3 yarns from this line. The other one we got is their fingering here, Sisu here, and it is $9. Okay, I think I got this a little mixed up. Okay, anyway, it's all good. I think the Sisu is fingering, but you can also make the knit pullover if you didn't want to do it in a cotton, because they're both fingering. But you can also make that in the raglan pullover, which I'll have the link up too, because we have it over on the other side of the store. So you can see I'm a little discombobulated with James coming and getting everything ready for today. But this one here is we also got in really great colors, and I would think it would pair perfectly with any of our other, if you wanted a pure solid to go with one of our hand dyes, the quality and the texture would stand up as a perfect pairing with that. And I'm super proud of bringing these in. And then the last one is called Smart, and it is a DK, but it's pretty plump. You could probably even use that as a worsted. And these are also just $9 for a little football for 109 yards. And you could use that in, is this the one that I think it is? Let's see. Color Quadrant Crop here, which is one of James's patterns. This one here would be really cute, and because you have a little bit less, not giant skeins, you could use the different skeins in there. He has a cute little reel on his Instagram where he talks about how this pocket has 2 purposes. One is for turkey for the cat, and the second one is for turkey for the cat. So he's got a great sense of humor, and we can't wait for him today. So we got the Sandnes Garn. I wanted to show you those from Norway. And then just all these great patterns here from James. We're going to have links up to different yarns that you can use for these, and James is going to talk about those and how you can see that. He's going to be streaming live from our Facebook page at 4:30 today. If you're fortunate enough to come to the store, he'll be here at 4, and we'll do some meet and greet, and at 4:30 we'll go on live, and we've got all sorts of things set up. I kind of feel like not only was James visiting with us in person on Tuesday, but he's been here since Madeline has set up this display with his hats and his sweaters as well. He's just a really great, generous soul, and we can't wait to talk with him today. So I'm going to go put the links up for these so that you can talk about them and look at them. And I've gotten so many compliments on my scarf. This is what I call my Mother of the Bride scarf, because I wore this to Carolina's wedding, and it is cherries, and it's crocheted. So those of you knitters that don't crochet, I think it's a great thing to have in your toolbox. I'll go put the links up, and we will see you hopefully today at 4:30. Thanks for watching, all of you. Have a great Saturday.